Hi everyone, it's Caroline. Thanks for joining me today. I'm on day 8 of my December little mini journal, my December daily, and I've also put it on a piece of paper because I got my little dangles. I added the other little angel charm, and then a couple of buttons that I was going to put on my cover, but thought I would put them on the dangle instead. And here is where I've landed. I'm just going to start putting down a few things. I have some of this green painty paper that I had cut into circles. So I have very festive colors. Use a little bit of this. Do a little collage. Hope everyone is having a great day today. And if I have time, I mean, this shouldn't take very long. It's one page. I'm just going to do this one page. I'm going to work in I'm going to play. It's not work, it's play. In my composition notebook of Spontaneity. I'm feeling very festive these days. Now this was in a magazine, so I'd like to take off that the date. Something like that would be fun. Like I said, it won't take very long. It's going to be just some layers. Do a little bit of layering. I'm also going to take some of the shine off with my glue, my Elmer's glue. Oh, and I just ripped it off, but that's okay. I can piece it back together. I will put this underneath. It's not the middle of the month yet, and it's already really fluffy. Doing my videos a little earlier because we are having visitors this weekend. Our family is coming over, and we have a lot of snow, so I think we're going to have some fun on the hillside laneway. We'll be able to do some sliding. These are left over from last year, another Art House Whimsy digital that I had printed, and I love all of these. I'm just trying to think of which one I want to put on. I like the snowman, but I think I'm going to do a reindeer. I'm going to do this one, the one that's not, he's not too fancy because there's lots of fancy, and I have this is a piece of dress. It's probably going to cover up most of that lace. I don't need it all, so I think I'll trim some off. I have a couple of dresses that I bought at the thrift store that I'm cutting up. was thinking of putting it up here to hide my little seam. Miracle. And I can layer something underneath it. I'll take this. And then I'll trim up my plain reindeer. I cut the reindeer out and I'm going to put them on this side. I was thinking I'm not going to put that fancy piece of fabric there, but I will. I'm just going to help. But I like the beads. Gives it that very fancy, festive feel, and especially because the reindeer's really plain. I mean, that's, you know, that's the fun of making your journals with your personality and the way you feel good about it. I'm going to take away the white edge with my fashion shimmer that doesn't spray anymore. I think it sprayed twice and then it stopped, which is actually okay because now I use it as a little more of a little enhancement here. Little gold every now and again. And then this guy, so cute. Put him it just makes me laugh. It is very fun. This page actually has no space for me to write. And that's okay. I don't have to write something every day. I think my story comes through the images. I have to look for a spot for the date. I could put it down here. Well, I kind of smudged it, but I can see what it says. That's okay. December the 8th. That's today's. And I'm bringing over the fun journal of Spontaneity. I still have some papers in here. I haven't used those. Maybe I'll use this one today. And put something in there. And I have this, Hazel and Aka gave this to me in Happy Mail. It's kind of far down here. I'm going to use that in here. It's yeah, I could leave it. I had purchased I'll just show it to you really quick. I bought this from a sale that she had. I noticed it one day and I thought I'll see if it's still available. I haven't used it yet because I want to do my own stamp. I'd like to try that. And she sent me some goodies along with the purchase. A fun tag that she made, some punchinella, which is amazing, and some eco-dyed fabric, one of her papers, another eco-dyed paper that she had, and a tag, and then this little card. Well, I think maybe I'll use this today. Find a spot in my journal. How about right here? This will be a nice grungy page. And I can use this one over here. Maybe up there. Fun surprise to have a few extra goodies. And it did take a while for it to get to our house because of the rotating strike. I just haven't had a chance to use it. This will give some extra thickness. I'll make a pocket. Maybe I can put that on top of that. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. In the top with some more pages. And that can sit in here. I like that. I'm going to add a little bit of color up there in the corner, up in here. This is from the other side. Let's see what's on the other side. I can't remember. Oh, right there. Started some gluing down. Just keep gluing down all the corners that are popping up. I have a piece of flyer stapled here as an edge. This has been mainly my evening before bed time journaling, which is so fun. Relaxing and sometimes a little too stimulating because sometimes I just don't want to stop working on it. I'll put that there. Here's the little note that came in. It was all wrapped up in this piece of wallpaper. I am going to peel it so it's not so thick. I'm going to see if it works, first of all. Don't know if it will. I thought I would take a chance. And I can use that on the top of my pocket, the upper part. And this is not all coming off in one piece, which is fine. Got a bit of a sheen. It's really fun. I think I'll give I'm pretty sure I'll have enough here to put on this side. More than enough. Definitely don't need that much. This is so fun in your glue book, in your creative journal. Glue book for no reason. It's all those names. Nothing is precious here. This is a painty paper that I was in a magazine that I was experimenting with. And I cut out some circles and I have 2 left. So I don't know if I'm going to use that, but I love the colors, the way they all work together. Very unexpected. And I think what I'll do here for this tag is I'll just put these together and make that my little tab. I did this one before bed one night. I just took one of the magazines that visitors magazine that we were allowed to take when we were on our cruise. And I've been painting in it, doing this kind of random crazy painting. So I think that will work out nicely. That can sit in here. Good fit. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'll write on there. And then this card, I'm going to put Hazel's, her little note in here. I just have to find, I use this, the back of a page from my National Geographic. So that's going to sit in here, and then this will be in here too. And I love this picture. Wouldn't that be fun on here? The other thing I need to do is find something to keep that tucked down. What can I use? I can use my Well, maybe I'll just keep the theme going. Gluing this on a piece of cardstock so that I can punch out a circle like that, or two. I don't know if I'm going to need more than that. Probably not. No, I think that'll be it. Just to keep it down. This is pretty blank up here. Well, maybe I'll do a little collage. No, I don't remember where I got this flower printable. It doesn't, well, it kind of goes. Yeah, it's going to go there. A little bit of grunge, a little bit of flowers. Anything goes. This would be really nice on here too. All these colors seem to be working really well together. I'm going to layer up some of this is from some of this dyed fabric. This was also from Hazel. So I'm going to do that. Layer that up a little bit down here. Put some glue here and put a piece of fabric along this edge. Making it up as I go. Let me see here. I think what I want to do is give it a little bit of a fold in here. Like that. Not so precise. A little piece of painty paper. Connect those together. I just go for it. I don't think about it very much. I can always add things and or tear them off if I'm not happy with them. Definitely gives it more bulk. And I can put something else across here. And I'm going to see what I have beside me. And I have these little flowers. Oh yeah, that'll be fun. A little tearing. I have lots of space to write, which I will do today. Okay, I'm going to open that up a little bit so that I can put that back over here. That was so unexpected. Hazel's note, little card, lots of space here to write. This side has nothing on it yet. There's lots of space for, oh, I have this. This is the other part of that. Oh, that would be perfect right there, the purple. Oh. Let's just carry that right over with the rest of the items, and then it's finished. And as always, I may come back and add some writing or words on top. And I might not, because it's pretty already with the eco printing. This can carry across here. And I'm not shy with my glue stick, as you can see. I just put it right on there. I wanted to use the Punchinella, but I can do that another day. I love that. No, I'm going to use some right now. Just going to take a piece of it. Well, I don't know how you knew I loved this. I'm going to take this off here a little bit more. Just going to add a little more glue. What about the wild honey? Little dots here and there. Maybe a little bit down here too. I think that'll be enough. I can also cut a little bit of this off and glue it down. little random piece. I can add that just right in there. And I think that'll be it. Once I get this on, I'm just going to put it on with my finger. Put it on the page like this and then add it. This was totally unexpected, and I'm glad that I looked over in my little pile on my sofa to see that I had my Happy Mail, well, my order that I put in with a little extra Happy Mail. This is from Hazel, and I will link her channel below, Hazel Anaka. Now, some of these digitals here I've had, and I'm not sure who they're from. If I remember, I will link them below. She sent this fun eco-dyed papers, some wallpaper that I pulled the layer apart to put on the page. This little card here, and I put her note inside. This paper here was from Karen, some other Happy Mail. And then another tag here from Hazel, and the very, very front, she had also sent this one. The punchinella that I used just in some random spots, and then also a piece of cotton that was also eco-stained, I believe. And I think it all works really well together. I'm going to have some fun journaling on here, some spots, and then I also had my own painty papers that were perfect with the colors. It just worked out so nicely. And then the piece of punchinella I added here. I also worked on my little mini Christmas journal. So December 8th is today. I hope you're having fun in your minis, your big random journals for no reason, your glue books. Stay festive, stay cozy, and always be adventurous. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for coming over today. Bye for now.